Hi there. We are on the last day of the month, Proverbs 31, the last proverb. And this is the words of Lemuel, king of Massa, which his mother taught him. Okay? Somebody who honored his mother. Okay? Now, this first section is rules for rulers. Everybody should abide by these, but this is rules for rulers. Right? What, my son? What son of my womb? What son of my vows? Give not your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. This is, she probably learned from watching Solomon, right? And his 700 wives. And they did destroy him. Verse 4, it is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to desire strong drink. Okay? Did you know kings and rulers shouldn't drink? Okay. Lest they drink and forget what has been decreed and pervert the rights of all the afflicted. Right. So kings and rulers shouldn't drink, because if they get drunk, they're not in control anymore. And a king must always be in control, right? Instead, and a lot of people like this, give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress. Let them drink and forget their poverty, and remember their misery no more. Right? So you should, it's okay if you're poor, oppressed, very sick. It's okay to drink and forget your trouble. Okay? And bitter distress can mean people you're just oppressed, can't pay your bills. It's okay to get with some friends and have a few beers. Okay? It's not okay to get drunk, but it's okay to just forget your troubles for a while. That right there. And many of the versions say let him drink beer. Verse 8, open your mouth for the dumb, for the rights of all who are left desolate. There's a note there. Sons of passing away. Desolate means you've been left. Open your mouth, judge righteously, maintain the rights of the poor and needy. Always. So that's rules for rulers. Now the rest of it is a poem. This is a single poem, much older than this writing, okay? When King Lemuel's mother taught this to him, this was already a very old poem. Okay, it was written acrostically. Most things back then were written acrostically, okay? Which means it followed the letters of the alphabet. And this one followed the letters of the alphabet. I imagine it was a poem written to little girls at the time and taught to children. This is the poem, Ode to a Capable Wife. And you should know this is not about one wife, okay? A good wife who can find she is more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and tasks for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She girds her loins with strength and makes her arms strong. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff and her hold to the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes herself coverings. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers girdles to the merchant, belts. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. How many can do that, huh? She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. And he says, many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So highlighted that, right? Give her of the fruits of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. Right? So that's the poem. And that is the end of Proverbs for another month, the last chapter. I didn't highlight a whole lot in here, but I was like this one, verse 30. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Okay. It's all about what's in the heart. Okay. Beauty fades. Okay. Charm fades. Okay. What's in the heart is what makes a woman beautiful. Get that? And we highlighted these mostly just to separate them. Okay. Give not your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. She was thinking of Solomon. Okay. Solomon had the largest kingdom, the wisest man who ever lived. But he kept accepting wives from other kingdoms, princesses, to marry, until he got up over 700 and 300 concubines. So he had 1,000 women. And they were his ruin, okay? Because trying to keep them all happy. He built them. He let them. When they came in from other countries, they brought their religion and their idols with them. And he built them sanctuaries and altars for their idols, which was his downfall. Well, the one thing God said never, ever do. That's destroy kings. Talked about alcohol. It's not for kings to drink. It's not for rulers to drink. That's for us poor people, sick people, perishing, bitter distress. So there you have it. That marks the end of Proverbs for August. And we're going to start this over again. Okay. I want to do it 24 times, and we've done it 12. This is the 1 year mark. And we'll start again tomorrow with a brand new version. I think we're going to go back to the New Living Translation. I did a different version of the Bible every month, and I'll continue to do that. So there you have it. We've done the entire book of Proverbs for another month. Okay? Stay tuned tomorrow, and we'll start all over again at chapter 1. I'm going to have these all memorized. Okay? So you have it. Stay tuned later today. We're still in Through the Bible in a Year, day 244. And we'll be in Ezekiel for quite a while. So, but have a good weekend. Have a good Labor Day weekend. Relax. Love your family. Do some fun stuff. Yep. Till next time, we'll do it again. See ya.